Welcome to Fish Hook's Kitchen. Today I'm going to prepare a chicken and bean soup. Very tasty. For now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some chicken thighs and put it into boiling water. And then I'm going to prepare the veggies and get everything ready. So stand by while I do something. You will need 1 or 2 tomatoes. Here I got 1 big Jersey tomato, a green pepper, can of pinto beans. I would like a can of kidney beans, but I don't seem to have one in my closet. I got everything else but that. I have a Spanish onion and a Vidalia onion. The Vidalia onion is going to go in at the end. That's going to go raw. But right now I'm going to saute the green pepper and the Spanish onion and clean up the carrot. Continuing, after I cut up the onions and the peppers, I'm going to add them to a frying pan and I'm going to saute them a little bit. Like a Chinese cleaver, because it's so easy to pick up all your food, anything you chop. I've had this one. This cleaver has got to be 16, 17 years old. I use it all the time. I keep it honed, sharpen it, sometimes with a stone, and most of the time I sharpen it with this. Ta-da! A Hinkle Special. Next thing to do is peel the carrot, dice the tomatoes, and I will take the tomato and I will also saute that in the pot for a little bit. A little salt, a little pepper, and we're set. Here we go with a little salt. A little ground pepper. Actually, this is coarse pepper. I like it coarse. Don't put too much in because it's almost like having red hot pepper in there, which I add after. Now let's see what we got here. Like a bamboo spoon. So not to scratch your Teflon pot. Okay, and now to chop the tomato. Ta-da! The wizardry of a cell phone. Chopped and ready to go, also in here to saute. So we'll let that cook a little bit till it browns a little bit, and we'll throw it in with the soup. The broth getting ready to make. Let's see how that chicken is doing. Wow! Vaya. Ta-da! Chopped carrots all ready to go. And guess where? Right in here. Yummy. Now, what else? Now I'm going to cheat a little bit to give it a little flavor. I'm going to put in 1 bouillon cube. Oh, that's the wrong one. See that? That says pork. I need caldo de pollo. Okay, let me get one of these ready. I got to get one of those GoPro cameras. You can put it right on your head. By the way, it's about 95% humidity here today. My kitchen is roasting. And in we go. Ta-da. Let me raise the flame, bring it back to a boil. I'll lower it after. Let's see how this is doing. Yes, this is the wonders of fish hook. By the way, I'll have you know, I've never made this soup before. This is going to be the first time I ever did this. I'm doing this off the top on the sly. But I bet you it'll be good. I've been dreaming about this. We're taking a subway home today. Okay, another pause. Okay, I'm going to wash the beans and strain out the stuff. So, I can't do it and film it because I need to hand hold the camera. For 1 second. There it is. The cold water. Get all that starch out that's sitting in the bottom of the can. Okay, now I'm going to add my sauteed peppers, onions, and tomatoes. Let me shut this off. I'm going to put this right into the broth. This is going to be so yummy. I never made this before. I wonder how it's going to be. Look at this. Okay, in the pot. Now, just to give it a little zing, I dig up some onion powder. The old favorite, adobo. Makes everything taste good. And now my beans. I want to see the consistency of this. And see... Look at a mess in there. I love this ladle. Look at that. You can see your face in that. Let's see if there's enough beans here. Que bueno. You know what I'm going to do with this, right? I'm going to taste it and see if it needs anything. A little bit more adobo. And I think I'm going to add, you know what this is, right? Sazon. Con culantro y achiote. Give it a little color. And some flavor. And I'm going to add one more cube. And one more thing I'm going to add, which you got to be careful because you don't want to get this, chew this by accident. But I like a few whole peppercorns in there. Let me do this. Okay. Not sure how many went in. It's really filling up. Okay, what else can I put in here? I could add a can of tomato sauce, but let me just see something here before I do anything. Toward the end, I'm going to add in most of the cilantro there, maybe all of it. And then I'm going to throw the raw onions on. When I shut the flame off, I'm going to put the Vidalia onion in. This is broth test. Broth test. It's good. Que bueno. You know what? I think I'm going to add another can of beans. One more can of beans. Well, look what I found. I found the red kidney beans. They're going in. Now that'll be a nice bean and chicken soup. Another job being done well by Fish Hook. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ah, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Bring it back to a boil. Okay, I chopped up all that cilantro and one Vidalia onion. This is going to go in at the end. And this will give it a real nice flavor. I like this raw, especially the Vidalia onions and the cilantro. It just tastes so good, has so much flavor. Fish Hook does it again. Cook in about 25 minutes. Somewhere around there. But I'm gonna add, I like a little thick broth, so I'm gonna take some of these vegetables out. Along with some beans. And it should be enough there. Cover that back up. Put this over here. And now, look at what I got here. A DeLonghi tri-blade. So I'm going to, oh, I gotta plug it in. It would help, wouldn't it? You hear that? How's that? Pretty good, huh? That goes back into the broth. That'll make it a little thick, a little rich. Back in. How do you say yummy? Y-U-M-M-Y. Yeah, that's, ooh, look at that. Isn't that neat? Okay. Pause a little bit. Okay. Got about 45 minutes of cooking here. Some of the broth is thick. I'm going to shut this off. And I'm going to put my Vidalia onions and cilantro in. Stir that up a little bit. I think I'll use the same bowl that had the cilantro and onions in. One chicken thigh. Soup spoon, and let's see what we have here. Yummy. And blow on it. That is splendid. That is so tasty. Doesn't need anything. Everything is perfect. Well, enjoy.